recording. All right, review today. Let's see, today is 5/23/18. Okay, so number one, find the first 5 terms. And I'm going to try and do it here, but mostly on scratch paper. So number one, I've got a of n equals 4n minus 1. First 5 terms, easy. Okay, easy. So some of this quiz should be super easy. A1 is just 4 times 1 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3, right? A2, 4 times 2 minus 1. 8 minus 1 is 7. A3 is 4 times 3 minus 1. 12 minus 1 is 11, right? A4 is 4 times 4 minus 1, which is 15. A5, I think I have to make the first 5 terms. Yeah, A5 is 4 times 5 minus 1, which is 19. So there it is, 3, 7, 11, 15, and 19. Easy, right? Super easy. Nothing to it. Tell me I'm probably going too fast, aren't I? Because I see you still scribbling away, catching up. I'm going to write down number 2 while you're waiting. I won't start until you're ready. 2 times 5 to the n minus 1 power. Okay. So I just plugged in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? Okay, you ready? Number 2, same thing. I'm just going to plug in 1, 2, 3. Ben, I think I put it up one over there somewhere. So your notebook and stuff should be there somewhere. A1, 2 times 5 to the 1 minus 1, which is going to be 2. Anything with 0 power is 1 times 2 is 2, okay? A2 is 2 times 5 to the 2 minus 1 power. 5 to the 1 power is 5 times 2 is 10. A3, 2 times 5 to the 3 minus 1 power. 5 squared is 25 times 2 is going to be 50. A4 is 2 times 5 to the 4 minus 1 power. 125 times 2 is 250. And you can use your calculator to get these. I'm just doing these in my head.
What's 250 times 5? That's too hard for me.
700. I don't know. Just right now. I'm just doing my calculator, okay? 250 times 5 is 1,250. A5 is 2 times 5 to the 5 minus 1 power, which is 5 to the 4th power, which is 625 times 2 is 1,250. So in order, we've got a 2, a 10, a 50, a 250, and a 1,250. There it is. Thumbs up, right? So let's just plug in numbers in. So the first few should be super easy for you. Just have to use your calculator, plug them in, plug and chug, right? Okay. I will flip the page when you give me thumbs up. Okay. Turn the page. Okay. Now number 3 is a little different because it's in a different form. Okay. Number 3 is different because we get A1 is equal to 2, and we got this A to the n equals A to the n minus 1 squared. Okay. So this goes way back. This is what we call recursive formula. This means take the previous term, right? So if the first term is 2, right? Then we take 2 and plug it in. We take 2. So this is like take the previous term. Well, the previous term is 2. So if I need to make the second term, or A2, I'd take A1 and square it. So I'm going to go 2 squared is 4. This means the previous term. I just put 4. 4 squared is 16. Take the 16. 16 squared, 256, I think. 16 squared, 256, and then 256 squared. I don't know what that is. I will tell you in a second.
65,503.
Yes. Thanks, Katie. There we go. That's a little confusing with the comma there, isn't it? Should take that out and just have it 65,000. There we go. Just 65,353. Okay, not bad. Number 4. We're going to go A1 is negative 2, and A of n is equal to 4 times a to the n minus 1 power, subscript, plus 3. Okay, now, again, my first term is negative 2. I write it down. Okay, then I take my previous term, which is the negative 2. Or this means take the term you just wrote down. I just wrote down negative 2. So 4 times negative 2. Okay, so to make A2, to make A2, we're going to take 4 times negative 2 plus 1. So I take my negative 2 and plug it in. Take my negative 2, put it right there. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. Okay? To make A3, we're going to go 4 times the previous term, which is the negative 7. Plus 1, we get negative 28, plus 1 is a negative 27, right?
Mr. Davies, shouldn't it be plus 3?
Oh, Katie, thanks for helping me find my dumb mistake. Plus 3, that changes a few things. So negative 8, plus 3 is negative 5. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Katie. Negative 5. Negative 20, which makes negative 19. Thanks, Katie. A4 is 4 times the previous term, which is negative 19 plus 1. Thanks, Katie.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. Why do I keep doing that? Negative 73. And then A5, again, 4 times. Take the previous term, which is negative 73, plus 3. There we go. 4 times negative 73 plus 3, and I get an answer of negative 289. So my sequence is negative 2, negative 5, negative 19, negative 73, and negative 289. So please remember, this symbol here means the previous term. So if you want to make the third term, you would use the second term. If you want to make the fifth term, you'd use the fourth term. If you want to find the 10th term, you'd use the 9th term. Does that make a little bit of sense? Hopefully. All right. Number 5. Number 5 is actually pretty easy.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yep. Number 5. How am I doing? 5. A of n equals n plus n. Oh, I'm just dyslexic this morning. N plus 2 divided by 3. Okay, A1 is just going to be a 1 plus 2 over 3. 3 over 3, which is 1, right? A2 is going to be a 2 plus 2 over 3, or 4/3, right? A3 is a 3 plus 2 over 3, which is 5/3, right? A4 is a 4 plus 2 over 3, which is 6 over 3, which is just plain old 2. And A5 is 5 plus 2 over 3, which is 7/3. So, there it is. I'm going to write them all out in order. I've got a 1, a 4/3, a 5/3, a 2, and a 7/3. Okay. Number 6. Am I going too fast? I will. I'm happy to wait. So I just plugged in 1. I just plugged in 2. I just plugged in 3. Plugged in 4. Okay, number 6. You ready? So it says write an explicit formula. So to have a formula, we're going to have to use we need a variable. N is the variable. If we need a formula, N is a variable. So in number 6, I've got 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, dot, dot, dot. It's geometric. You guys agree? Definitely geometric. So if it's geometric, let's use our geometric formula. We're going to go A of n equals A1 times R to the n minus 1 power. Okay? It's geometric, so let's use my geometric formula. And then what I need to do with that is make a formula. Not a general formula, but a formula for this. So we'll go, okay, A of n, because we need a variable, is equal to A1, which is 1. The multiplier is 2 to the n minus 1 power. That's my answer. That's a formula that will generate this sequence.
Would it work if you did that sign that said the previous term and then multiplied by 2?
Yes, you could do that, except for it says explicit formula, not recursive formula. There's a difference. Okay?
What?
So recursive is the other one. Okay?
Okay.
Hi, Bijou. Okay, number 6. You guys ready for 6? Turn the page. Yeah, thanks, Katie. 7. Okay, we've got 4/5, 5/6, 6/7, 7/8, dot, dot, dot. Now, n is always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 dot. Okay? This one's kind of tricky, but kind of easy. You ready? This is the formula. It's going to be n plus 3 over n plus 4. How'd I get that? See, this is not one of the ones that are up there, but I got to use my brain. Well, if you plug in 1, what do you get? If you plug in 1, what do you get? If you plug in 1, what do you get? If you plug in 2, what do you get? Plug in 3, what do you get? See how that works?
No.
Okay, if you plug in 1, what do you get? Plug in 1, what do you get? Plug in 1.
You get 4.
Plug in 1.
4, 6.
Plug in 2, what do you get?
5, 6.
Plug in 3. Okay, Ashley, plug in 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. It makes 6 sevens.
Okay.
Okay, number 8. Let's do number 8. I've got 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, dot, dot, dot. Do you recognize these numbers? These numbers look like special types of numbers. Do these look like special types of numbers? What are they, Katie?
There is the 8 times tables.
No, it's the cube, they're cubes.
They're cubes. They're
Oh,
cubes.
gosh, they're cubed.
A of n equals n cubed. That's my formula. 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed.
Is this going to be on the test?
Maybe. Not all of these are on the test. Some are and some aren't.
Since we haven't done this already?
Oh, we have done this.
Uh-huh.
It's just been a while. 9. Okay, what kind of sequence is that? Arithmetic, geometric, or neither? Arithmetic, geometric, or neither? Which one is it? Which one? Arithmetic, geometric, or neither?
Neither. Actually, no. Yes. Times 2.
So it's geometric. Yes, it's times 2. So A of n equals A1R to the n minus 1 power, right? Since we're making a formula, we'll go A of n equals 5. Tammy, you said multiply by 2, didn't you? 2 to the n minus 1 power. There it is. That formula will generate that sequence. All right, whisk this away. Whew, gone. right, number 10.
Oh my god, we're not even in the basket.
I know. I
You
know.
call me over, it's just-
Hold
Or
on.
25 of these.
Hello? This is. Yes. Oh. I am in the middle of class. Can I shoot? Would you call back about 11:10? I know that might be too late. Because it'll take me a while to get you through, okay? Okay, bye. Okay. Back to this, okay? Math question. Okay, so k equals 1 to 20, and we're going to have a negative 2k plus 5. So real quick question, it's a sum, right? So we're going to add them up. We're either going to use this formula, or this formula. Now, we're not going to use this formula because we're not going to infinity. You guys agree with that?
Yeah,
Now the question is it arithmetic or is it geometric?
I'll find out.
Yeah, so let's find out. It is arithmetic, but let's find out. I like your attitude. So if we don't know, let's make it, okay? I go negative 2 times 1 plus 5 is 3a2. Negative 2 times 2 plus 5 is 1. a3 is negative 2 times 3 plus 5 is negative 6 plus 5. Wait a minute, am I doing this backward? 3, 1. Yeah, no, that's negative 1. And it looks like we're going down by 2's, doesn't it? We're going down by 2's. So it's arithmetic. So let's use our n times our a1 plus our an divided by 2, okay? N is the number of terms, so n is 20. We know what a1 is. a1 is 3. I don't know an, but I can find out. I can find out what is a of 20. I just didn't do it. A of 20 is negative 2 times 20 plus 5, 35, right? And just use my calculator. Oh, that's a negative 35. Negative 35. And I get an answer of negative 320. Okay? So, or you just make all the terms and add them up, but that'd be a real drag, right? 11. I know it seems like a long review.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
We can't see it very well.
Oh, Katie, thank you. You're here to help me, aren't you? Now, these formulas are not on the board. Okay? These formulas are not on the board, but we learn these. Okay, let me show you where they are. Where are these ones? Okay? Aha. Down. Okay, so these formulas are in your notes. We did them on this day, right? Here's your linear, here's your quadratic, remember? Remember how we did these? So there they are in my notes. So I'm going to set up negative 2 times, now n squared. I'm going to do this one. K squared, n squared, so I'm going to use my formula. This is going to be an n times an n plus 1, 2n plus 1 all over 6 plus 5, and then the linear one is this one. There's just n or k. I'm going to use this one.
This is the one where we have to combine all three of them?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How do we know that?
Great question. When you see the squared. Okay. So n times n plus 1 divided by 2. And there's my constant term, which is going to be just 2 times n. Okay. Now, it's not that bad because we're just going to plug in 10 for n, right? So we're going to go, okay, negative 2 times 10, 10 plus 1, 20 plus 1 over 6, plus 5 times 10, plus 10 plus 1 over 2, plus 2 times 10. So I wrote down the formula for n squared, n, and a constant. I plugged in out 10 for n, right? I'm going to simplify this. Negative 20 times 11 times 21 over 6 plus 50 plus 11 over 2 plus 20. And I'm just going to use my calculator. Times 11 times 21 divided by 6. I get a negative 770 plus 50 times 11 divided by 2. I get 275 plus 20. Add them all up. Negative 770 plus 275 plus 20. And I get a grand answer of negative 475. Now remember, you can always plug numbers in. All 10 numbers in. Get 10 answers and add them all up. You can. Okay, how am I doing? All right, let's do, all right, 12. 12's not bad. Huh? 12. So we've got 3, 6, 12, 24, and it goes all the way to 384, okay? So, sigma, boom, boom, boom. Sigma notation, right? Sigma. Start there. Is it arithmetic or geometric? Arithmetic, geometric, arithmetic, geometric, arithmetic, geometric.
Isn't it geo?
It is, because we're times it by 2, right? So a1 r to the n minus 1 power, right? Since we're making a formula, keep n is a variable, okay? So we're going to go n equals 1. And how many terms are there? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 terms, right? So we're going to 1 to 8, because there's 8 terms, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 terms. So n equals 1 to 8 of 3 times 2 to the n minus 1 power. That will make that series or sequence. Oh, interesting. My mistake. 13. Yes, there is a mistake in my problem. You know what? You know what my mistake is? It's okay. I can fix it. It should be plus, 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 plus. Right? It's okay. Yeah. But that is an error on my part, isn't it? Okay, 13. We got 7, 17, 27. Dot, 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 dot to 107. Okay? Arithmetic, geometric, arithmetic, geometric. It is. So sigma a1 plus n minus 1 times d, right? N equals 1. And let's see, how many terms are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 terms. Okay? 11 terms. I counted them up. So we'll go sigma n equals 1 to 11 of 7 plus n minus 1 times 10, right? Because I'm going up by 10, right? My difference is 10. And that technically is correct, but I'm going to tidy it up. I know that's a 10n and a minus 10. So I would take this answer, but a better answer would be n equals 1 to 11 of, 10n minus 3 is a tidier answer. A tidier answer. Got it? Thumbs up? Okay. And moving on. 14. Okay. Find the 20th term. This is arithmetic.
Oh, wait. Let me just get it.
I'm sorry. I could have done less. I just wanted to make sure you're ready for the quiz.
I'm not.
Well, I'm hoping this will help you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 14. So it says it's an arithmetic. Right off the bat, I'm going to go a of n, a1 plus n minus 1 times d. Because it tells me arithmetic. Okay. Arithmetic, boom. I'm going to go find the arithmetic one, right? arithmetic. I wrote it down. I want the 20th term, and it goes 49, 36, 32, 25, 18, dot, 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 okay? And we want the 20. So we want a of 20 equals 49 plus 20 minus 1. What's the difference? What are we doing every time? Going down by, oh, this should be 9. 40, 46. I wrote this way wrong. 46, 39, 32, 25, 18. What are we going down by? I think 7, aren't we? Negative 7.
Oh, wait, you're doing that.
And this should have been a 46. Boy, I am making lots of mistakes, aren't I? I am making mistakes. Come on, calculator, get there so I can see it. 46 plus 20 minus 1 times negative 7. Boom. How about negative 87 for the 20th term, okay? 15? Are you getting bored yet?
No! Obviously, my head hurts.
Should we stop and let you guys just finish it up on your
No,
own?
keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
All right. Okay,
Wait, there's
so
only one problem. Oh.
no.
Reality check.
Okay.
Maybe we should stop.
Okay, so 15 says arithmetic. It does. Arithmetic. Okay, so how about I just go with a of n equals a1 plus n minus 1 times d. What I don't know is d. If I knew d, I could make the darn thing, right? I don't know d. But I know the 4th term. I know a4. I know a1. I know there's 4 terms, so I'm going to go 79 equals 31 plus 4 minus 1 times d. Okay, the whole idea is to find d. Once I find d, I can create this darn thing, okay? All right, minus 31, minus 31. Let's see, that's a 48 equals 3d. Divide by 3, and d is 16. So I'm going to go back to this one, and I'm going to add 16. Makes it a 49. Add 16. Gives me a 65, okay?
I don't get it.
Okay, so here's how it works. In order to make the next term, I just had to find what the adder is, which is the d or the difference. So I use my formula to solve for d.
I figure out how you solve for d.
And once I get d, I just use it. D is 16, add 16, add 16.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I want to find the add.
Yeah. Wait. Did you do the math correctly?
I think so.
Oh my god, there's a basket under here. Just keep it
You did?
Hey, we're on the back now.
I know.
Oh, wait.
I'm
I don't
waiting.
get it, but I don't.
So back up. What I need to do more than anything is to make this next term, I had to find out
So you
what
just
to
added
add.
16 to 31?
Yep.
Alright.
And how did I know I had to add 16? When I use my formula. D is what they call the difference between terms. I had to find what the difference was between each term.
Alright.
I found it was 16, so then I just take it, add 16 to make the next term, okay?
Alright.
Okay, turn the page.